1:28 p.m. heading to Walmart. So I don't understand the incel epidemic. An epidemic where guys are lonely, they're frustrated. They can't get a partner. They can't attain a partner, a relationship, even a hookup. I mean, I go through this issue like I went through it in the past. Still kind of am sometimes, yeah. Well, I just kind of like accepted it and just move on. Not accepting the position, but just, just thinking higher than the position. But like, I don't understand the incel epidemic, because it's like, I heard there's like more women than men usually, because women about typically live more and longer than men, but guys are struggling are incels. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. If there's like 50 women to like one man, there's probably like 5 females to one dude, but if that's the case, then why are there so many guys incels? I think the gender ratio is equivalent. It's kind of the same. It's not more. It's about 50-50, 49-50. So yeah. Because nowadays, nobody even like approaches people. They just be like, hey, can I get your ID? Instagram. That's nothing. People don't even like get to know somebody or anything like that. They just hook up. Can I have your Instagram? Can I have your number? Like Instagram, because that's the new social media that they use. The new talking application. Right? That's what they use. They use Instagram. They don't even have to get to know each other. They don't even have to court each other or vet. They just hook up. So all these people are vetting. Why us guys are not hooking up? Why are we not doing it? Why are we not getting our fair share when it comes to relationships, hooking up? I think it's due to women's hypergamy. You know what I'm saying? Women choosing the best mates possible subconsciously. They want the bigger, better deal. BBD. The bigger, better deal. And a lot of guys, they're weak. I was weak. You know what I'm saying? That's why women choose certain guys are like drug addicts, because they have power, they have strength, they have power. It's hypergamy. And a lot of guys are weak. You know what I'm saying? You making money or doing this is signify that you're this best mate. That's why they choose the worst mates, because they can probably like protect them, or just in the hierarchy, they have power in the animal kingdom. So they choose the worst type of people. But it's usually subconsciously. You can say trauma too. I think women choose the most, capable mate that they can. And they're just going with the moment. That's why you see them like you, because you just went with a bigger, better deal. This is hypergamy, man. It's women's nature. Though I get chose sometimes, dare, choosing signals, sometimes a little follow. I don't know, sometimes I be tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Because women could tell subconsciously this guy is strong. He's fit for reproduction. Like with me, I don't play with the toolbox. I don't play with my chicken. So that means I'm bigger. I'm fit for reproduction, so it's gonna grow and she's gonna pick up on it. And 2, I have physical strength. A little pretty strong, I do like push-ups. I'm able to do that. And women could just kind of tell. They can't tell. I'm not saying they're psychics, but it's something subconsciously in their brain. It's instinctual. And they can tell. So if a woman chooses you and you go everywhere, 9 times out of 10, you're fit for reproduction. You have vigor. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out that word. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you look good. You got a jolly, you have the wolf eyes, the hunter. You're able to protect her. You know what I'm saying? That's why they do it. You know, I don't really think it's looks and all that. Looks might be a part because as soon as you have good genetics, you're going to protect her. It's all really instinctual and primal. There's no game. Oh, I have game. Like, what type of words you're gonna say to make somebody like you if they don't really like your ass? Attraction is predetermined. You can't like make somebody like attracted to you if they're not attracted to you. Because attraction is predetermined. Woman knows 5 seconds if she wants your ass or not. Talking about they don't know what they know. And it's like they don't even know it's like what they want. They just choose because that's their brain. Women don't choose. That's their women's brain does the choosing. Women, guys think women are kind of like us to an extent they could think, but the stuff they do is like almost 100% subconscious. Their brain is doing that. Like, man, we choose a girl that looks the best. Women, they just choose just a random guy who's fit. That's their brain doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, if this incel epidemic doesn't get solved, man, we're gonna go extinct, bro. It's projected about, I think 50% of the human population is gonna be wiped out. Like, this is crazy, bro. Because a lot of people ain't reproducing anymore. And the people who are reproducing are just crappy ones. And then they're just gonna kill each other off. You know what I'm saying? So, it's bad. It's really bad out here. So if you don't find yourself to be a probable mate creating strength, then it's like you're gonna have a hard time with like women. So you gotta have power, money, you gotta have influence, status, you know, so you gotta have strength, all that, because the economy is hard. And women are looking for a protector, provider, all that crap. A protector, all that shit. That's what they're looking for. Because times is hard right now. You know? We're in a recession period. That's what they're looking for. Go talk to her, be like, oh, can you send me money? Hey, girl, right? Tell me, hey, send me $15. I'm like, bruh? She asked me for $15. I'm like, man, that was funny. Did I send it? No, because I don't have $15 and like, it's just crazy they just asking for money and they just don't care. That's just what they're looking for. A stable guy, pretty much. You know? But that's just what they're looking for. So if you're gonna have power, influence, and status, probably gonna struggle with, you know, the ladies. You have no strength, whatever, you're probably gonna struggle. You know, a lot of guys, they're just not cut out for it, I guess. So they're gonna have a problem in the dating arena. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a huge problem. Because you're just weak. So, they're not signaling out to the women's brain that they're fit and capable to survive, you know, and protect her. You know what I'm saying? They can't move things around. They have no essence. They're fat. They're overweight. You know what I'm saying? They're weak. You're just like a subhuman, basically. And she doesn't take you serious. You know, that's what women want. A protector, provider. Oh, they want a strong guy, basically. You can try to be a bad boy, but what's the point of that? It's going to catch it to you, then you're going to go to prison. And then we'll never see your face again. So the best thing to do is be a powerful guy, influence. You know, get on your A game. You know, have some sort of drive. Create the life force within you. And yeah, you shouldn't have much issues. You know. So yeah, unless you're gonna join the incel territory. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be there with us, man. You don't want to be in the incel territory.